Howard Gray, honored guests. We are thrilled to death to have you here tonight in God's country, of course, El Paso, Texas. Actually, we're in New Mexico right now. But we're honored that you would come and join us to honor Howard Gray. We are all Howard Gray's family. When you think of Howard Gray's family tree, we are all the leaves of Howard Gray's family tree. And one of the things we were talking about today is what an incredible collection of people that have come to honor his work, his legacy, and what he's done across the world, not just here in this country, but in so many different areas. On behalf of the people that I represent, I have been fortunate to be elected here. Part of that was what I learned under him. And on behalf of the people of this community, Howard, we want to present to you, first of all, if I could have you come up. Now, for those Republicans present, please, don't consider this to be anything but a bust. This is the highest honor that we can give in our Senate office, and it is the Adelante con Ganas Award, which is ahead, full steam, with enthusiasm. And if there were ever a way of describing Howard Gray's way of doing things, so Howard, from us to you, adelante.
Howdy is truly a member of our family. My parents ask of him all the time. Whenever they come, they want to call him. And so he's really a big part of our family. The thing that Howdy doesn't know is that when I was in medical school and had gotten to know him and had gotten to learn about his father being a thoracic surgeon, I was really inspired by him, and I was inspired by his work ethic and how he treated people, and I tried to incorporate that in my practice, and I think it's been a very fulfilling thing to have as father.
I had the fortune of being the third generation Shura family member to know Howard. I was about 13 years old in Zimbabwe and had the aspirations of coming to the United States.
Listen, he's the third generation. He's only like 10 years younger than I am, so it's not a generation.
So as I was talking about third generation, let me continue on this. But again, I had the great opportunity of meeting Howard, and I was 13, 14 years old, was excited about the prospects of coming to the United States for university, and consulted Howard about several universities when I finally made a decision to go to Lehigh. And my most memorable time with Howard was when he called me up and said, listen, what are you doing for Christmas? And I said, well, I don't have any immediate plans, and had the fortune of then meeting the late Senator Bones, went out to South Dakota and met the whole Bones family. It was an incredible experience. And that was one of my most memorable Christmases, because that's what really taught me what family is about, which is something that I was missing being away from family in Zimbabwe.
The term global citizen applies to Howard Gray in its entirety. I mean, he is truly a citizen of the entire world. I've always said that if only we could have every high school student in America be forced to go and live in some other country, even if it be for a month, just to experience something outside of America, I think you would have more citizens like Howard. It is those experiences that make people like him. And they become interesting, and it's because they are interested. And he continues to preach that with anyone he meets. as you say, there are no strangers to Howard Gray. And any stranger will be given that lesson. And they really take it to heart. And any friend of mine that he's met even once will always ask, hey, how's that? You know that old gray-haired guy that's always looking for jobs and consulting work? How's he doing? And it's true. Howard, be he 75, be he 80, Howard will call, hey guys, I got exciting news. The State Department is interested in sending me on another assignment. Oh, Howard, that's just so great. Where are they looking to send you? Bosnia. Kosovo. I was like, Howdy, he's always being sent to places where I would just be, I'd be frightened. But Howard is not at all. For him, it's just another exciting trip. And I just wish I had the courage that you do, and someday I will have it, I hope.
The thing I want to say, and the only thing I feel the need to say, because so much has been said already, is the sort of the testament of a person's life is the friends they carry. And everybody in this room is a testament to that. The family, the friends who have made the commitment to come here, be a part of this weekend. All of you have busy lives and other people that you've left behind. And to me, that's just a tremendous testament. And also to Elliot having hosted this, and Joyce opening a home for so many days for Howard and other friends, and Annalisa, who has put so much energy into this, and in particular Nat, who somebody, and my own experience when Nat said this, I said, Nat, I did this once, so I'm going to have to rely on you, and the amount of hours that he has put into pulling all this together.
From the moment I walked down the tarmac and across down the steps of the airplane and across the tarmac on October 2nd, 1975, and met him, and he reached out his hand, there was a warmth there and friendliness, and then throughout the next 2 years that we overlapped, it was clear that he was a Peace Corps director and understood very well what he was doing, and that he was our leader there and made the decisions he needed to make and did his job very effectively. But he somehow combined that leadership and that efficiency of doing the job for the government with making so many of us feel like he was just another volunteer. To such a point that, if my memory serves me, I think the first time that I went into Freetown, just to get away from where I was in the big city, I'd been up in my village for about 6 months, and I was unfamiliar with all the haunts of the hotels that Peace Corps volunteers went to and so forth. And I felt comfortable enough with someone who I hadn't seen in 6 months, just basically showing up at his apartment and asking if I could stay there. And never, and that happened many, many times, and never felt that it was, he was so welcoming. It was basically just a story there. But it's the ability to balance so many things, in this case, balance being the friend of the volunteers at the same time being a very special leader of the volunteers. Thank you.
I have 4 things to say. But the fact is, Howard wants me to say all these things I said 17 years ago. He remembers them because he keeps watching the video, but I don't remember. But I want to tell Alexandra, Howard came a long way from your place in Long Island. Because you said he was in your basement. He came back from the Peace Corps and he was on our 3rd floor. So I would say, he got anteed up a little bit. He lived with us for 3 weeks, and he made such an impact on the community. They still say, "How's Howard the house guest?" Because he would answer the phone, Hearts, and they'd say, "Oh, hi, Bob, let's